Welcome everyone to Muppet Labs. I'm Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, and the future is being made here today. No, that's the wrong thing. Wait a minute. This is a chess stream, and that's Ponda, not Beaker. What's up, Asterbate? Seriously, the chess future is being made here today. Alright. What are we going to do? Muppet Labs. Ponda the Puppet. We're going to take challenges Fast Friday. I had a little trouble sleeping due to a unfortunate encounter with a mosquito last night. Mosquito tortured me for like an hour and a half when I was trying to sleep last night. Very annoying. Bzz. Alright, Rook Warrior. Rook Warrior 7 plus 4, because we have to be different. Alright. 7 plus 4. 4. You don't like odd numbers. He's gonna fix it. Oh, Asterby, what's up, bro? Mr. Coffee, I hope he wakes up in time for today's session. We're live, yes. Mr. Coffee, no, you're not supposed to wake up this early. Now you'll be tired later. You're supposed to wake up after my stream ends, bro. Like, what are you doing? Now you're not going to get enough sleep. You're supposed to wake up in like 2 hours. Mosquito was a problem. I haven't had almost any mosquitoes this year, and it's like freaking almost November. And the problem is, like, you're trapped in the room with a mosquito, and if you try to go to sleep, it'll just keep coming back. So there's only two options. You can like wait and try to like kill it, or you can hide under the blankets where you like suffocate. So I tried to be the bait and like lay there for a while, that it would come and get me and I could trap it and kill it, but it wouldn't come. So eventually I just gave up and hid under the blankets. The trials and tribulations of International Master William Pascal with mosquitoes. They love me, I'm delicious. Like my opponents in chess. Rock Warrior, 7 plus 5. So anyway, this is my excuse for not sleeping well last night. I've been sleeping pretty well lately, but this mosquito, man, it basically robbed me of 2 hours of sleep. Okay, subscribers are not first on Fridays. Alright, Rook Warrior. I can't wait to get a new laptop in here. I really should get a desktop computer, but I've got another laptop that's much more powerful. My new laptop is much powerful. We'll eventually set it up, but you know, it's really a big deal, like transferring everything to a new machine. I don't know, you guys. I almost hate getting a new computer because so much involved in that. Alright. I don't mind the Vienna. You know what I really hate? The freaking bishop's opening. I have no answer to the bishop's opening. Nothing great, anyway. This I don't mind. Asterbate, it's been a while since we had one of these. Mosquitoes. The Asterbate variation. I don't remember if I played Rook Warrior in this before. Usually Asterbate seems to prefer D takes, but they're both played. And I'm supposed to check in either case. Right? Right? Right. Right. Mhm. But it helps to think a little bit rather than just make automatic moves. On the B takes, B side. B side was this great bar in Cambridge, in Boston. That was a cool bar. Alright. I think we're still supposed to do it. I'm a little hazy on this. The least creative opening name. No shit. The most creative is the 3 a.m. defense. So what's the deal with this? First exchange of queens? Oh no, please don't destroy my pawn structure. Ugh. My friend Bill Kelleher used to do that when you would make a really strong move. He'd be like, oh, oh. What a chain. Look at that pawn chain. My god. That must be... Oh shit. We must do something about this. Takes and bishop d7. Yeah. Oops. Oopsie. I lose my pawn. William. $150? Aspid, are you making that up? London is like southeast England. I really... Is Cardiff in Wales only 150 miles to the west? England must be really narrow, dude. Alright. Princess Chess 6-4. Hello. Have you seen my pawn? I could castle queenside. Then the pawn chain remains. Must destroy pawn chain. Pawn chain must die. Bishop takes, king takes, double exclam. Bishop takes e5, rook e8, knight f3, f6. I mean, I'm seriously going to consider it, but king takes, bishop takes e5, rook e8. We up a pawn if we get that bishop back. d4, f6, knight f3, bishop d6, rook d1, and there's some long variations here. I think it's safer to just play knight takes d7. Safer. This is really important. Critical Vienna theory. King takes, bishop takes e5, rook e8, knight f3 or d4. Let's say d4, f6. Oh, castle's queenside. No, let's say knight f3, pawn takes pawn, knight f3, don't have to take right away, bishop d6, castle's queenside. It's a problem. It's a problem. I'm not going to risk that. Alright. Fact check. Wow, just 148.7 miles. It's amazing. Get out of my house, man. Shit. Knight e5. I'm gonna just play with my king in the center all day here. We're sheltering. We're sheltering on d7. Take shelter. Good to see Princess Chess masturbate. Everybody. Friends. Romans. Countrymen. I think we've refuted... Man, he may be blundered with rook e1. I think we refuted the Vienna opening. Vienna opening refuted. Check. Shame, I really like Vienna. Guys, 2 weeks until the World Senior. Oh my god. I hate the fact that I lost my last over the board game to this freaking bullet player who came 50 minutes late. I was thinking about this. You know what? Screw that. I can win a whole piece. Knight takes a5, knight e5 check, king c7, knight takes f7, rook g8. Or we can just play f6. And it's so much easier that way. Excited for seniors. We don't talk about that. You know, I go for the younger chicks. No, I'm excited to play in the tournament, man. Wow. Knight takes a5. Yeah, I like the seniors. Blue hairs. Astrobate calls them blue hairs. Gilfs. It's getting raunchy in here. Alright. G6. No. Bishop G7. No, I mean, it's really weird, actually. You know what's weird? I was thinking about it this morning. So the World Senior is now, it's divided into two sections, or actually 4, because there's women's 50 plus, men's 50 plus, women's 65 plus, and men's 65 plus. And it's like, the 65 plus groups are much smaller than the 50 plus groups. This guy's like down a piece and won't give up. I love that. Alright. But I just feel like it's kind of weird, like everyone you play is going to be exactly between the age of 50 and 65. Or 50 and 64. You know, it's like the entire section would be like this really close in age group of just 14 years difference max. It just seems too narrow almost, you know? I feel like they should just have one big section. It's weird. Have a big section. Have one big section with everyone over 50 and just have a prize for the 65. You know, it seems strange to me. Does it really seem necessary to have 2 different sections? I mean, that's just weird. Wow, G5? That's deep. I guess that was his plan. I could be up like a lot of pawns, I guess. Man, massive fork there. Fork that. Oh, dude, you make me want to like sack a piece here. Oh, dude. I'm also worried about COVID. We've got COVID coming back. That would be just my luck if, like, I don't know, some crazy shit happens and Italy enacts, like, COVID rules. I mean, they have some COVID rules, but like, they require vaccinations or some crap. I was vaccinated, like, last year. When was it? I mean, my last vaccination was, like, last November. You need, like, an up-to-date vaccination. I'm a little more worried about Prague in December. But Italy has very strong COVID protocols. We'll probably have to wear a mask the whole tournament, which really sucks. I was so happy to be done with that. It's hard to play that long game with the mask on. It's so annoying. Italy was really serious though. They even had like glass like partitions between the boards. I've never seen anything like that in Hungary. Right. They got it really bad at first. Yeah, I mean Italy was like ground zero for Europe. In general, I mean outside of China. Right. Yeah. You have to remember that. It's been so long ago now. That's right. Please resign. But we've got COVID now again. I mean, no one's like testing here in Hungary. I've had like 4 vaccinations though. Oh my god, King F2. Jesus Christ. Please resign? Please. Oh, you had that. What? Wow. Thanks for resigning. Yeah, I don't know what your problem is, but you really need to resign. You're like wasting time for other people that could play. It's totally disrespectful. Subhair, Princess Chess, hey, it's Miro. Great Lazarus and Play like Kasparov. Boom, what a list. Alright. All right. Think positive thoughts. Carol Khan. For something new and totally different. It's like protocol. Exactly. These kids today. Oh, I was looking at the French defense the other day. Was it this? Bishop g2. Oh, it's fun. It's chess. We're having fun, right? Oops, I blundered f5. He played g6. Honestly, I'm not sure it matters like which way I take this. Does it even matter? Ugh. Knight f6? That's a thing? He was pre-moving in case I played bishop takes e4. Dude, seriously? Where do you get such a move? That's so weird. He likes the EF Caro, I guess. I don't want to trade pieces. Okay. Okay. I know this is weird, right? Yeah, but it's okay to be a little weird. I don't want to trade knights. We try to be creative. Queen a5 check, Asterbate. I dropped a knight. Shit. God damn it. I dropped a knight again. Alright. Can you believe that baseball will have no umpires or something? I mean, I'm done, dude. I'm done watching baseball if it's like robots calling balls and strikes. I don't know, man. It's just a matter of time. Do you know how much I hate that you play the Caro Khan? Oh. This is horrible. No respect for the light square bishop. What? That's like what? That's your light squared bishop. Sure, like, my light square bishop is blocked by the pawn on c6, but it's still a long-term asset. I will get you, sucker. That new chess rule is going to lose a few players. What is Asterbate talking about, the new chess rule? The en passant? Knight f8? What? Excuse me? Knight f8? IVYM, welcome to the stream. Ooh, look at this baby. It screams of power. Oh. This is a game of chess. Knight f8, knight e6, it's chess 960. Have you seen my light square bishop? Oh my god. Queen a6. Oh no. What a psycho. Alright, if you say so. Have it your way. That's the way you're going to be about it. I don't know, man. Sumer is an interesting character. But he needs to listen to Saji more. Mrs. Sajimore. Does the guy have some problem with castling? What? What do they put in the water down there in Serbia, man? The Russians been messing with your water? I mean, what is going on with that? Is it Wednesday? I don't know what's up with this guy. What is he doing? King f8? I do not understand. Knight on e6, though. Pretty interesting character. Speaking of characters... You drove me crazy long enough. My knight went to g5. Let's see. Where did it go? To e4, to g5, to c3, to e4, to g5, to f3. Yeah, it's a pretty long road. It's a long, long road. Alright. But it's a good thing that you're like the master of auto moves. What does he do? Stop playing bullet chess in 7+5 time control and try thinking instead. Try thinking. I know that it's difficult to ask that of people. I know I'm asking a lot. And maybe f4 was strong. Yeah, why play chess if you want to think? That's for people who play like Scrabble. Oh my god, dude. It's like he's trying to troll me. Wow. Purposefully trolling. The time has come. There's gotta be something here. I don't know, man. I don't know, Sumer. Why you don't take your time and try to play good chess? I know you can. I know you can do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't say anything. I know he's capable of playing good chess. We witnessed it. There's no way you should have twice as much time as your opponent and a lost position. I mean, I've done it. I did it last game. I thought I was winning in one move. That was a different story. So a3 wins a piece here. I bet I could like sacrifice my queen with queen takes knight and have compensation. He was kind of doing alright, but then he went really wacko. Like, he starts out playing solidly and then starts getting more and more tilted as he plays the game with the weird ideas. It feels like last game's opponent now. Man, everything wins. I guess he has knight d3. It's not great, though. Yeah, objectively, I should just take the free piece. Is it a free piece? He saw it. He sees everything. Unbelievable. Now, he doesn't know he's losing. That's why he's not resigning. From all the obvious moves that go without saying are correct. Far from all the obvious moves that go without saying are correct. That's why David Bronstein had the huge opening encyclopedia filled with like cross outs and stuff. That was the legend. Alright, Sumer. I mean, seriously, this position, knight f6, is weird, but it's creative, you know? Oleg Ruminishin versus Colin Anderson. McNabb. McHamburglar. I beat Colin McHamburglar. Pierre's defense. Knight f6, theoretical novelty. So, of course, the computer's like, oh, you should take on f6. I'm not so sure about that. You know, this is an interesting move. This is an interesting move. This is even more interesting. Totally bad. But I was willingly trying to be creative. I hate knight f6. I know knight g5 is wrong. The Heisman Trophy. Princess chess. She's fast and strong. But she thinks. You know, she just thinks. Doesn't think quite enough. Better than Sumer. Hello guys, since tomorrow I have a tournament. Have you come across pawn structure with a7, b6, c5, d5, e6, f7 for black? a7, b6, c5, d5, e6. It's like a bubble. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this very, very specific question. Prem, 8989. Well, you're a queen pawn player, so I mean, it feels like with that kind of structure, the question is what you're doing with white. You know, are you playing c4? Are you playing, you know, hypermodern type setup here? It's really dependent on what kind of position white is playing. Come on, Princess Chess, bring it on. Knight c6. Wow, bishop c5. Right. This is fun. Now we're having fun. She likes the King's Gambit declined. Here we go. King's Gambit declined. I don't know this very well, but it feels good for white. In honor of Astrobate, we're playing the Vienna a lot. I mean, that's obviously a queen pawn. It should be like a queen pawn position you're talking about. So should I play h3 here? Princess Chess did not get permission to trade off for bishop. I feel like we had this before. h3, bishop takes f3, queen f3. Queen h4 check, g3. I don't know, man. I mean, bishop g4 doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right. It's a big, big fat bluff. Bishop takes, queen takes, pawn takes f4. Bishop g4 ain't right, bro. Broette. Sister. The Vienna helps the coming of Halloween. Because of the Halloween... What? The Halloween Gambit? Wait, what's Halloween Gambit? Knight e2. Wait, Halloween the movie? What are we talking about here? The Dracula Frankenstein variation? Is that what you're referring to? Halloween is going to be on Sunday. Oh, no. Another queen trade. I love queen trades. You're blocking my bishop in. Knight d5. d5. Still gonna end up with my bishop locked in. I introduce you to the center. It's just temporary. Instead of queen f4, I was thinking of e5 hitting b7. Hello. Wow. Tactical thinker. It's an interesting idea you got there. That's a tasty burger. Yes. Blended Canadian whiskey. Now that's an interesting name. Maybe Castle's queenside. I don't see why not. Is it true that Twitch mods have no power in their own lives, so they try to exert control over others in chat? Oof. I think this is more of a general question, like mods in general. It doesn't have specifically to do with Twitch. Damn, Astrobate. Say hi to Bob. Ooh. Yeah, mods in general. I mean, that could be expanded. That could be expanded to other things, but I think you can't generalize. Not all mods are like that. Some people are just trying to help their friends, you know, run their stream or whatever. Like most things in life, it's probably best not to generalize. I mean, you know, don't don't like, dude, that's like white tournament directors in any like any kind of administrators in sports. I mean, moderators have a tendency to be like power hungry because they, you know, it's probably true to some degree. But again, you can't, like, Mr. Coffee's not like that. He's just helping me run the stream. I mean, he's totally not. I'm lucky to have him. Okay. We can't just assume every comment is a troll automatically. It's likely that Canadian Whiskey is a troll account, but I'm gonna like let him ask his question without being banned or anything. I don't think, we should auto ban him. We don't have that problem on this stream, of course, but I kind of did at one point. I had some personality conflict with one of our previous moderators. Alright, well that was... I tried to give him a chance. I really did. Unbelievable. You can't even give them a chance. I don't think it's Bob. Do you think it's Bob? Bob wouldn't call his account Blended Canadian Whiskey. There's like no way. Princess Chess is all like coming with the blockade sort of style. So I was trying to like lock it up. I feel like I'm in a wrestling match or something. I got her to play d5. She's like, zoop, Now you're not going to play c5 as easily. Maybe she will. Good Lord, man. Jesus Christ. She's like a genius. Yeah, Princess Chess is an interesting style. Some skills, serious skills. She has skills. But she doesn't have enough respect for the bishop pair. It's very clear. Here we go again. Oof. Yeah, this is looking kind of juicy now. Those bishops look pretty nasty. Bishop f4. Time to restrict. Where do I start? It's like playing Sumaher again. Everybody has the same time pace except for me, who actually takes his time. Everybody acts like they're in a hurry, Why are you guys in such a hurry with this time control? I talk about bishops and pawn structure imbalance, and this is a good imbalance structure for me. Was bishop f4 last move not good? What did I play last move? Oh, what? What do you mean bishop f4 last move? Bishop f4 last move. My bishop gets taken, right? I played it as fast as I could, bro. Well, how much faster I can play bishop takes f4 for this guy. Yeah, her knight was on d5. She voluntarily retreated it, which was kind of a little surprising. You can't get it to f4 fast enough for Hey, it's Miro. I was thinking of expanding with my queenside pawns. You know, like, this might be a draw. I mean, I wouldn't want to play it for black, though. It doesn't look fun. Especially against a really strong player. What my idea is to, like, you know, prevent b5. She has knight back to d5 now. It's not clear she had to retreat the knight in the first place, which is interesting. I can play rook d8 or d1 even. That would be a bad idea. Well, did I have like mate in 1? No. Bishop e6 check is not mate in 1. Not yet. Classic endgame. Yeah, maybe Prem, there could be some ops color bishop and rook thing. That's a good strategy in general. That's a good way to possibly win a game. Oh my god, be careful. Maybe I should just improve my king first. You can never, you know, be too careful. And honestly, Sharashevsky says in his groundbreaking endgame book, you know, do not rush is the #1 principle of the endgame. I didn't want to leave my b4 pawn unprotected. The princess chess is legit pretty strong. Over the board rating. I don't know what her current over the board rating is. 1900? Actually, I don't think I've asked Princess Chess what her peak rating was or is. Man, bishop e4. Look at these bishops. Unbelievable. Miro and his peak rating. Have a peek at his rating. Hietsmer is a world-class sandbagger. I don't think that's a good move. How do I make progress here? Oof. Blockadovich. Oh my god, my time. 12 seconds. I had no time to think now. It's just autopilot. The princess just is like the mistress of the blockade. Blockade mistress. It's always trying to get you in a bear hug and like lock the position. She's a hugger. Lotso the bear from Toy Story comes to mind. Damn, H4, look at that lockdown. Mistress of blockade. Not easy. She makes it seem like it's easier to play with black than white here. It's unbelievable. Oh, okay. Gotta be careful. Right. What about taking? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Wow. Oh no. Really? Give me that. Perfect. What a game. This is coffee. Oh no. Oh no. What a game. I'm telling you. In-game masterpiece. Bishops. See, that's why you shouldn't trade your bishop on g4 on f3. So this has actually been played by one good player. Yevgeny Nair was early and he was having a bad day. He also plays the Bird's defense to the Relipez, so you know that's not saying anything. He lost against Fedorov in a King's Gambit. All right. Yeah, Bishop G4 seems dubious. What is Black supposed to play? Knight C6 or Knight F6? Wait, can I refresh this? %99 accuracy. So you can play Knight F6 or Knight C6. Any knight. Amazingly, like Black... It's crazy. Black has a plus score in this position. That's insane. How does Black have a plus score in this position? Like a King's Gambit declined. You know, the only explanation is that, like, sucky people play white. That's the only possible explanation. It's like the Mora Gambit is probably equal, but good players don't play it, you know. Good players don't really play the Vienna King's Gambit. But I am highly suspicious of this move. Alexei Fedorov, King's Gambit expert, and Kamran Shirazi agree. We're in good company. Alright, next game. Hey, it's Mira. Shirazi plays a lot of Vienna. I always wonder if he got that from Soltis. Because they were playing in New York at the same time in the 80s. And it just seems like too much of a coincidence. Not that many people play the Vienna. You know, two strong players in New York City in the same exact era playing the Vienna at the same time. A lot of people borrow ideas from each other. Tambourine Sand Pikachu. That's a long name. Alright. Let's go C5. Oh, I forgot. I'm really working on my E5. Weird Wednesday. Oh, it's not Wednesday. Oh shit, forgot. I don't know, man. Senate and I don't know. Astrobate elections are looking really, really scary. I hope Fetterman wins. All the polls now are getting tighter and tighter, where it looked like Democrats were ahead. Yeah, Dr. Oz is disgusting. I mean, you know, he's not even from Pennsylvania. It's ridiculous. Queen E2. That's a move, I think. Carpet bagger, animal killer. All right. Queen E2. He probably has dead animals in his carpet bag that he experimented on. So what are we supposed to play against Queen E2? Takes. Queen takes, knight f6, queen e5 check, bishop e7. That's an interesting possibility. That's interesting. That's a tasty burger. I bet no one's ever done this before. This is crazy. He's from Atco? What? He's from... Wait a minute. Arch? Atco? He's from Petco. Where'd the pets go? I don't know, where did he grow up? I wanted to sack a pawn here with knight f6. It's probably too much. It seems like too much, honestly. Too much. Atco, New Jersey? He seriously grew up in Atco, New Jersey? That's really close to where I grew up. Wow. So, was he born in Turkey or the United States? Not that it matters, because he can't be president if he was born in Turkey. No, then maybe you can. It's just if you're a naturalized citizen. All right, exciting American elections coming up. So what's the deal with this? Get my prop bets on. I don't know, man. Sadly, I'm not sure if I can bet on these races. Just the presidential one. Hey, how about Brazil? President Lula coming back. Alright, Queen e3 now. I have to play e4. I think we safely got Hayes Miro out of his book. Atco, New Jersey, when I was in Babe Ruth baseball, I remember we played against their team. I remember playing baseball in Atco. It's a weird name, Atco. It sounds like a company name or something, not a town name. Atco? How is that the name of a town? Atco? Petco. Asterbot. Bishop f5. d5. I like the initiative. So Oz was born in 1960. Where did you get that from, bro? Are you saying so he was born in Cleveland and moved to Atco? Is that the history? History Channel with Asterbate. So he's not even a native born New Jerseyan. Jeez. Shame. Shame, shame. I was born and raised in New Jersey, like Bruce Springsteen. Alright. I'm so proud to be like Bruce Springsteen. Not sure how good this move is, objectively, but I need to get my bishop out anyway. He played safety on Harvard's football team? What? Jesus Christ, dude. Do you know how bad Harvard football probably was in his generation? It's a wonder they even had a football team. Are you serious? Harvard athletics is like a joke. You know, but interestingly, like, at some point later, like, maybe in the 90s, they started to have a semi, like, almost, like, not joke football team at one point. The only thing that they are good at is ice hockey, because everybody in Boston is. It's important to be good at ice hockey. But athletically, Harvard is a joke. You know, I could have been on a Harvard sports team. That's not something you really, you know, impresses anybody on your resume. He's obviously a privileged kid. He was a privileged kid with wealthy parents. I mean, how would you go to Harvard if you weren't from Cleveland, Ohio? Your parents had to be really wealthy. Bishop d2. Why was I hoping for this? Don't remember. I know what I would have done if a3, the water polo team. Larry Christensen played water polo. Not a very popular sport in the US. In Hungary, it's huge. Well, I mean, it sounds like, you know, he's a prep school boy. I mean, I can't imagine too many people from Cleveland, Ohio play water polo. Am I dropping a pawn here? Well, it's never too late to find out. Dude, are you serious? Bishop takes, knight takes, you're asking for death. Instant death. You were impressed. You're easily impressed, Asmate. Easy to impress. But when you've like gone to school in Boston, you know how much of a joke Harvard athletics is. Even Boston University was a joke. Except in ice hockey. But Harvard's more of a joke. Alright, a5. Yes, black has initiative. Bishop g4, f3 only move. a5. a5 castles. Bishop a6. Nah, followed me around. He's a little older than me, man. He's like your generation. Yeah, lacrosse is big with my friends who went to prep schools. And it's big in New England. Big Garden. Yeah, it's in New Jersey too. Yeah, lacrosse, the Northeast, is pretty popular. All the rich kids My high school didn't even have a lacrosse team. I mean, only really big high schools have lacrosse teams, I think. And, like, wealthier ones. It's a kind of snob sport, basically. Inner city kids are not known for playing lacrosse. Water polo. If you went to Harvard and you played on the Harvard water polo team, chances are you were like a privileged, wealthy person. It's safe to say. I could have played Queen E7 and maybe forced him to play King F1. It would have been better than what I did here. I'm letting this slip talking about Dr. Oz. Alright. I'm letting it slip. Field hockey was like very common. For girls. But water polo, lacrosse, those are like only like places where people make like 6 figures a year. Bishop F3. I have C5. He did a really good job solidifying. I let him off the hook in this one. I had a really close to winning position. Yeah, Queen E7 was better. That's, well, I don't see a Bishop F. He's going to play King F1. Queen E7 was probably better, and White would play King F1 and Bishop F5 or something like that. But I don't think I was winning or anything. Just better. Hungary is depressing, like the rest of the world. Economically messed up. But I'm just an online chess coach, so... Damn, what is this? He has this? Okay. Very well. Just gonna have to take my chances here. Give him the rooks. Rook gift. Gifting. Someone gift me a rook. Man, he played well. He totally messed up the opening. I had a good game, and then, not totally, but he messed it up. Oh my god, are you serious? Do you live on the same planet? We have like 20% inflation here. Doesn't like the rest of the world have that? Or is it just in Europe? Wow, Queen C2? You didn't want the rooks? What do you have against rooks? I just assumed everybody had like massive inflation. How's our compensation for that pawn I don't have? It's not looking so good here. Still down my Latvian pawn. I got it back and then lost it. What the hell happened here? He has bishop moves. Wow. Bishop h5. All right. All right. I knew he would like fall for it. That's the best thing about having a nice compact kingside pawn structure. You can, you know, drop back rack rank mate. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. It's all good. Any tricks? No more mate. No, he's totally... It's late in Alaska. Welcome him for free. I feel bad though. I don't like winning by cheap blunders. Wow, so what's up with Queen e2? Queen e2 double question mark blunder? That's kind of harsh. They're giving Queen e2 a double question mark blunder. It's never been played? Why not? It's interesting. I thought it was a kind of creative approach by him here. Of course it's not the best move. But credit for a creative approach. I was better, and what happened? So he tried to win a pawn. He won a pawn. I didn't count the pawns. Yeah. Ultimately, I just forgot I was a pawn down. But as we pointed out, I had to play Queen e7. I mean, I guess he's going to play King f1, although it's also possible for white to play f3, or maybe knight f1 or something. Queen e7 was clearly the best. I guess he could also play Queen e3 and just like give me the pawn back. If he does that. Oh wow, I have bishop a6 there. Oh my god, that's sick. So he has to play what? Knight f3. Wow. Knight f3 I wouldn't find with white. It's a huge advantage for black. Yeah, that was a mistake though. You know, you definitely shouldn't have taken the pawn. But I guess you're still worse, huh? Anyway, it was experimental opening. Bone atrophy, play like Kasparov. Yeah, of course. That's the weird Trump word. It's like a... It was like a butt dial for coffee. I don't know. I think everyone assumes it was coffee butt dialed. Like you messed up when you're texting coffee. Another unbelievable Caro Khan. I hate the Caro Khan. God, how much can I hate the Caro Khan? Who played this the other day? Someone I know. This is, did you play this? Oh, Miro's like, hey, I have something new. I'm trying versus the Caro. That's Bobby Fischer's mineral bath variation, man. He stole it from Bobby Fischer. Bobby was claiming this was like great for white. Here in Hungary, it's some thermal spa while they were playing chess in the mineral bath. I had this from like a third party. Fischer was raving about how great it is for white. But it's nothing special, you know, it's just a line. There's a lot of ways for black to play against it. I think it's nothing special. Fischer was just having a bipolar manic period or something. We call it the thermal spa variation. You're supposed to play like d4. No, I mean, it's just a kind of exchange variation. It's okay. It's totally fine. Equal. I don't know much about it. I mean, I've looked at it with the computer and it's equal. You know, the hard thing is like not... Actually, the hardest thing is for black to decide what to play here. You know, knight d7, knight c6, knight f6, like which is the best move for black? It's actually kind of difficult to like choose. I think queen b6 looks odd. Obviously, white's opening as a relative of the London system. Form of an iceberg. So bishop d3, knight c6. I feel like my knight on e5 has had it. This prevents bishop e5 check. It's interesting. And it's like he's like strengthening his knight c6. So what's the big freaking idea, bro? Knight c3, knight c6, bishop b5, take with the bishop? I don't know. I'm playing the Jabava. Delayed Jabava London. It actually looks like a Rogozin Queen's Gambit reversed or something. If I play bishop b5. Yeah, I mean, basically it's a Queen's Gambit in reverse. That's what the Caro-Kann exchange variation is. I don't know this line. I mean, I saw that you played it. You put it in my mind. Hey, it's Miro, because I had forgotten about it. I've only played it in a couple Blitz games. I don't really know the theory. Yeah, well, I mean, d2 is not a great square for the bishop, but sacrificing the b-pawn is definitely a thing. Ancestry.com. You have 2,000 chess relatives. Pay us $30 and you can look. Dude, what are you talking about? The ravings of a madman. I want to play queen f3. bishop e4, knight takes e4, pawn takes e4. Then what do I do? Like queen e3? It's interesting, isn't it? That doesn't work. My bishop's hanging. Queen e3, bishop e4, bishop takes c6, check, b takes c, knight takes e4. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust queen f3 anymore. Changed my mind. I'm going to go with straight up development. I was just wondering. Alright, never mind. Solid. Queen e2, anyone? Bishop g5. What's my plan? Everybody that I play on my stream is like fast. Why are so many fast players attracted to my stream? Fast cars, fast women, fast players. We don't get any slow players. I'm just slow and it makes everyone else seem fast. That's all it is. Simple truth about the situation. That's why I hired a sloth puppet to run our tournaments on Tuesdays. I really need to shave. Has anyone read Philip K. Dick? He's got a lot of press lately. And I never read him. I need to I don't know, expand my paranoid. Yeah. He wrote like The Man in the High Castle. A lot of really crazy science fiction. I never read any of his stuff, but there was an article about him in the New York Times, and it's really interesting. Well, yeah, Amazon did The Man in the High Castle, so that's very big money now, but other stuff too. I was just thinking, like, should at least read some of his stuff. I'm not super into sci-fi authors, but sounds interesting. Dystopian, crazy stuff. Bishop d6. I really should read something once in a while. Man, I haven't read a book in like a few months. It's really kind of scary. I don't think audiobooks count. It's my glass. I need glasses. The last book I got, the print was too small. I can't even read it. Are you late again? It's relative. Not that bad. If you challenge me now, you have a chance to play. The last book I got, I couldn't read it. I really need a freaking magnifying glass. I can't get used to like reading on an electronic device either. Like reading on the tablet is weird. It just seems weird. But obviously it's easier to see the letters. But if you get a paper book, then you have to like buy the book again in electronic form, which kind of sucks. Alright, I'm gonna play what here? Knight A4. Damn, mother of tactics. Yeah. It's just not gonna fly. I've gotta. This turkey don't fly. Nice game by Bone Atrophy. He really knows what he's doing. Casual, yes. Yes, 7 plus 5. This is a weak opening by me. I don't know what I'm doing. In this reversed Ross Limo mineral bath variation. Unconvincing at best. Knight A4. Problems. Jesus. It's not Jesus' fault that I'm such an idiot. What am I doing here, man? My God. Seriously. This sucks. This really sucks. I'm like worse. Great system. How to be worse with white in 12 moves. What did I even do wrong? I thought I was virtually winning when he played bishop f5. Like this move is, it's unbelievable, way too aggressive. I should have played queen f3. I'm sure I have something here. It almost feels like there's knight takes f7 or something crazy. Yeah, you're right. Like, it was something with g4, dude. I should have played queen f3 and just, like, annihilated him. Or maybe g4 right away. Yeah. It's Prem is right. Like, I think black is in big trouble with the g4. I didn't really sense the... I didn't sense, like, the necessity here. I knew bishop f5 was funky, but I didn't play, fast enough. This just sucks. Yeah, I should have played g4 immediately. I'm almost certain that bishop f5 is wrong. Black isn't supposed to get that bishop out, like that. Be able to get the bishop out like that in this type of line. Whoa. That might be a mistake. That is a serious error. Yep. He got excited with a good position. Chess Zebra. Dr. Zebra. Welcome everyone, Gina Rook, IVYM. We have time for 1, 2, 3 more games, at least. 3 more games? 3 more games. If Bot Poo is last, I'll try to get that game in. It's hard for me to remember what time it is. Oh, you're trying to flag me. No flagging. Flagging is bad. No flaggies. Number 4. Wow. H5. I guess he was concerned about G4. I'm assuming. Yeah, I always felt sorry for people who were named Dick. My neighbor when I was a kid was named Dick. I literally felt sorry for him. I mean, he was a nice guy. Alright. B3. You feel sorry for people with names that are embarrassing. At least I do. Maybe not everyone has the same sentiment. Uh-oh. Wow. I'm gonna lose that pawn? Not so fast, buddy. Mr. Daft. That's funny. That's rough. Of course, in the US it wouldn't be a big deal, but daft is very big in the UK. What about the e4 square? Is that important? Is that important? Good lord, what am I doing here? This is the worst move ever. All in. Really asking for trouble now. Yeah. Oh yeah. All hell is about to break loose now. Bonacci blundered, but he's recovering. He's a recovering blunder addict. Look at that diagonal. What a nice diagonal you got there. It's a nice diagonal. Oops. That's a nice one too. What am I going to do about that? Another blunder. Wow. Somehow I managed to kind of hold this together. Mr. Poison Dart. Master of Poison Darts. Check again. Check again. You can always check again. Check again. You might want to check again. Alright. Look, Mono checks. Wow. How do I finish him off here? That's insane. Okay, just remain calm. Goodness. Goodness me. Oh my god. Are you serious? He's getting away? That's not a good choice. You're kidding me, right? He has that move. Oh my god. Oh my god again. We're just gonna say it again. Oh my god. How did you survive this? This guy's like some kind of sick genius. What is going on here? Oh. That's hanging. Really sick genius. Unbelievable. Wow. Dude, I know I missed a move. I missed 17 wins. But how is he saving this for so long? And everything, he walked his king across the board without getting mated. And has queen b6 at the end. That's crazy. Mm. Holy shit. He must be an insanely good bullet player. Absolutely driving me crazy. Black resigned? Why would you resign now? It's the worst moment to resign. You have rook e3 here? g7? Oh. Rook takes g7. Of course I'm going to play like rook versus rook and bishop. After all that, he resigned. I'm not sure he's lost. He's lost, apparently. What do I do on rook e3? Maybe I can play rook d4. I didn't see it. Rook e3. I still don't think he should resign. Wow, that was a horrendous battle. We had like 100 cent upon loss. Alright. It's like worse than a bullet game. Unbelievable that the time control is 7+5. How is it possible? Where's Princess Chess? She likes the Benko. Oh. You're gonna play that. Cinnabon. Cinnabon or Cinnabon? Yeah, c5. That was the worst move ever. Seriously. A4 anyway. You're ahead by 26 seconds. Oh shit, dude. That's the important thing, that you move using negative time. Wow. I don't think I've ever had anyone get up to 8 minutes, like, in the first 10 moves. Banking the time. Okay, we've got 2 more challenges. Definitely, I promised to play Tipu bot. Great Lazarus Tipu bot. Dude, that's crazy, F4. What are you doing? F4, the 4 pawns attack against the Benko? Come on now. Please. Why so psycho, bro? 94 doesn't work, but I have queen b4, rook a4. Right. So 94 doesn't work, does it? Takes, check. Either knight to d2. Not either knight. 94, queen b4, check. Knight d2. There's nothing. It's not even a question. So what am I thinking about? Rook b8? Alright. Should I be thinking about like e6? That's crazy. f5. No, seriously, what about queen b4 right away? Then you play rook a4. Alright, I get that. Right? There's a funny variation. Queen b4, rook a4, knight e4, rook b4, knight c3. That doesn't work, does it? I mean, that's crazy. Rook b8, maybe? Knight e4 is good? What? Are you kidding me? Knight e4 is not good. I mean, he has knight takes e4 and then knight d2 defending his bishop. How can that be good? Stop lying to me. No, I just said that, but it doesn't work. Right. Yeah. Unbelievable. What was my idea here? Queen a8? I wonder if queen a7 is better. Has to be better or worse. This is crazy. This is bad. I've never seen anyone play f4 in the Benko Gambit. The Benko Gambit. Well, the f4 exists, but not with b6. Actually, I've probably done that, but in a different line. Maybe it's not so crazy. F4, E5, E5 98. I don't have to panic. Best to not panic. I was going to play 98 anyway. I was about to play that anyway, so this is the plan. It's Elon Musk's sink. Bring your sink with you. I mean, it's a good thing I never opened a Twitter account, because if I did, I would be closing it today. I mean, seriously, man. If Twitter could be any worse, it'll be the day when Elon Musk buys it. It's totally disgusting in the first place, but I would be closing my Twitter account if I had one. Dope. It's like I opened Streamlabs OBS and it's like it wants you to like link your Twitter account. Why is Twitter like the only option available? Why not Parler? How can you fire people when you're not even like the owner of the thing already? They were saying like he was firing executives before the deal was even like finished. How does that work? How can that work? Future fired. I wouldn't think you'd be able to fire people if you weren't the owner yet, but I don't know, man. I guess a lot of people are addicted to Twitter. They won't care who owns it, but I don't know. I'm not sure that Elon Musk is a good asset to make it more popular. You're pre-fired. Yeah, pre-fired, maybe. Future fired. I should play knight c7. I mean, you don't screw around with this position. Right? Am I right or am I right? There's a huge bowl here. Smiley. My enemy's piece is my enemy. Pieces are smiling at me. Bring it on, bro. Play like Sparrow's favorite word is bro. It's a perfect chance to employ the bro terminology. He's addicted to bro. Uh-oh. Great Lazarus T-boot. Strategic comedy. Strategic complexity. Wait, what are the Åland Islands? Are you really from the Åland Islands? Gina Rook? I'm so sad I have to close my Twitter account that doesn't exist. What am I gonna do? It's just a place to put men off. Yeah, they're not gonna wanna flirt with you if you're from the Åland Islands. Where is that? Is that like a separate country? Your only social media is Twitter? See, I feel sorry for you. That sucks. Now you have to like close it. You could try Parler with Kanye West. What are the Åland Islands? That's like in the Arctic or something? Is that a country? I don't understand. Why does it have its own flag? Do you remember that crazy guy who was like Trump's campaign manager? Was he like running Parlor? The guy who, I don't know, he like barricaded himself in the house. They had like a psychological breakdown. He was responsible for Parlor, wasn't he? Dude, what is happening with play like Kasparov? My god, man, late g5. You're making me not want to play. You're making me not want to play knight b5 now. You're coming to e6. Theater near you. Why can't I take on e5? Stupid question. Of course you can take on e5. Off the coast of Finland. But I don't understand, like, it's its own country, so it has its own flag? It's not, like, part of Finland? That's weird. It's the Luxembourg of Scandinavia. d6. Power couple. Power chess. Hey, my queen has a good diagonal now. I'm loving this queen. He's kind of aggressive, don't you think? A little over the top with the aggression here. Knight d5, knight b5 even. Knight b5, of course. Of course. Knight b5. That's where I was going all along. We've been going to b5 for like the last 20 moves. Autonomous demilitarized region of Finland. Weird. Are there any Russian nukes there? Probably not. There are drones flying overhead now. Keep your head down in case of the drones. I had a drone in my room last night. I couldn't sleep because of it. Alright. Queen a7. Man, play like Kasparov is a real psychopath. You need to play more psychopathically. Definitely. You're not psychopathic enough. I have bishop b7. We're winning. Yeah, he's like... taking all or nothing to a new level. I read in the news that the Chinese have police stations in the Netherlands. Alright. I feel safer trading queens against this guy with very little time. Probably a lot of UFOs. Alright. Rook e8. Oh, speaking of the United Kingdom, you know Michael Basman died. Gina Rook. I never met him. We never played in a tournament. But he seemed very well liked. Yeah, like yesterday or the day before. Very recently. Apparently he had pancreatic cancer. But I had never met Bassman. But I always liked his approach to the openings. I liked the St. George. That was my favorite. What can possibly go wrong here? Nothing can possibly go wrong. C3. Oh, there is that move. Rook C7. Yes, he found it. Really don't want to give him that. Wow. Feels like last game. Nice people get pancreatic. Yeah, well. Yeah. Finally winning. Oh, that was a nice little move. He's going for that? Why are you doing that? You could have taken the pawn on c3. I guess he figured it was hopeless. Oof, this game was pretty ugly. Not a great game. I feel like we probably didn't play that well. Both of us made a lot of mistakes. It was really crazy. But I feeling like maybe your opening was good. Wow, Queen B7 is actually a move. But it's not the main move. I don't like Queen B4 though. I don't remember if I played this before. Let's see. I played Queen C7 previously. Wow. Against you last year. So Queen B7 is the best move according to the engine. I mean, maybe I remembered that in my mind. Now it's saying Queen A7. Queen A7 leaves the B file open for the rook. It's interesting. So I just don't know what the best move is. Very few games here. Spielman, Adams, 91. The problem is, like, nobody plays the Benko. Well, that's what Spielman played. Wow. And there's no other games, practically. Joel Solomon against Khmelnytsky. Man, there's, like, no games at all here. Wow. So F4. F4, is that like a... So knight BD7 is bad. I know you're sometimes supposed to play Queen B4. So F4 is not a joke. This is a real move. Wow. We're following Spielman Adams. Of course, Michael Adams is one of the only people who played the Benko on a high level. There aren't many. I played Rook B8, it's a novelty. We keep playing knight e8, but honestly I was afraid of h4. Knight e8 is easily the most natural move, but I figured like Prem might go crazy and start some kind of insanity with h4. Apparently it's not so great because I can go here. So if I had to do over again, okay, I would do what Adams did. I tried to wait and see what he's going to do. Queen e8 dubious. So I should still play knight e8. Yeah, rook b8 doesn't do a lot. I should still play knight e8. You played e5 too early. The engine wants me to take it. I was afraid to give you play. Alright, guys, we have time for 2 last games. Honest Bishop. Wait. Honest Bishop? You weren't next. How did Honest Bishop get into the list ahead of those other guys? Where did Honest Bishop come from? It was Great Lazarus and T-Bot. Oh, right. Walter Brown also? What do you mean Walter Brown also? What are we talking about? What do you mean Walter Brown also? He played the Benko a lot? Really? Huh. What did Walter play? Against d4. I wouldn't know. He was always white against me. But, the next game is the last game against T-Bot Poo. TP-Bot. Brown played the Queen's Indian. He had solid openings too, Jesse, bro. I mean, for sure, Walter's main weapon was like Nimzo, Queen's Indian, something like that. But yeah, maybe he did play the Benko, but not in the later years. It's funny, I don't really remember him playing much against d4. Why did I take d takes e4? It's funny, I just don't remember seeing a lot of games where Walter was playing black against d4. He always played the Najdorf until the end, and you remember that, but it's weird. I feel like seeing him play Bishop a6, Queen's Indian or something. I guess I'm thinking Queen's Indian. Nimzo. No, we're not talking about that. But the question is Reptar against d4. As I said, I was always, for some reason, there's certain players you always get the same color against. Every time I played brown, I was white. I was black. I mean, no, there was just 2 games. I was black in both. Same against Shabalov. I have like 4 blacks against him. You get the same colors against the same players. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't recall watching Walter play the Benko, but I only knew him in the mid to late stage of his career. Just the Benko kind of went out of popularity. I don't think Queen E3 check is critical. You're supposed to play Queen F4. There was a game in the 1990 World Championship match between Karpov and Kasparov in this line. It's obviously very boring, especially if you're the side, that's on the black side with a slightly burst position. Now it's equal. I equalized. Yes. I liked Walter. He was kind of egotistical, but not in a bad way. It wasn't really egotistical. I mean, he was like self-absorbed a little bit. But I mean, it's hard not to be if you're like a famous chess player, I guess. How did we get talking about Walter Brown again? All right. I think he played a lot of poker in the last years. He wasn't playing much. He was cool. He had a lot of interesting stories. It was fun to hang out with him. I need your honest opinion. Was the opening good? I mean, I played b6 a lot, man. I think it's fine. Yeah, your opening is good. I mean, you got the edge. Personally, I feel like the accepted Benko is the best line, but I never liked it. Draw. Perfect game. He played Queen E3. We both made one inaccuracy. Queen E3 can't be very good. But actually Bishop D3 is inaccurate. I didn't realize. So this is already an inaccuracy. But you're still supposed to play Queen F4. So after this you got nothing. I guess I could try for more with like Bishop E7, but I mean Queen E7 equalizes. It's really hard to win in the Petrov in this line. It's hard to win in the Petrov at all, unless you're Fabiano Caruana, and your opponent is Vladimir Kramnik and he plays like Queen E2 or Wesley So. Very hard to win as black. Petrov is not a good opening to win with, unless your opponent helps. Maybe if you're playing against a maniac, it's a good opening. Except that Benko, lots of people know how to play as black, though. It does seem like it's good for white. If you look at statistics, and you think about the fact that virtually no strong players play the Benko prem, it has to be that accepted line with A4 early. But yeah, it's not everybody's style. I don't think it's your style to play the accepted Benko. You're like an attacking player, Accepted Benko is for like technical players. The Benko Gambit Revealed was a favorite book. What? Who wrote that? I only have like one Benko book in my library. I never played the Benko, so I still remember buying it. Isn't that weird? Wow. Wow, I had a major flashback. Neil MacDonald. I played Neil MacDonald once here in Budapest. He played the... it was a hedgehog. It was black. It looks like T-Bot Poo is studying the... What was it? Lalich has a Budapest Gambit book. Boggy. She turned off chat. E3 and F4. E3 and F4. Karpov short. Maybe Gina Rook's a big short fan. Either love him or hate him. Alright, Queen E7. If it's early in the morning, I can blunder like smothered mate. I did that once. Rather not blunder the smothered mate today. Well, I like E3. I have a million games in this position with Morales, for example. He has a unique way of playing it. Don't play like the Mamedyarov G5 or whatever, that's really trashy. I like playing the Budapest for fun. My lifetime score with the opening is is like 1-0. I mean, I'm like 0-1 against. I'm 0-1 playing the Budapest in over the board play. It's hard when you play an opening for the first time and you lose. And it leaves the bad memory in you're like, oh, I never want to play that again. That was a disaster. She's not exchanging on D2, and I'm not playing A3. Okay, I'm supposed to castle. So she castled, but most people I play, like, oftentimes try to delay it and stuff. This is the solid way to play for black. Uncle Yermo. Take, and then, like, D6 or B6. This is Chessmaster 2100 or whatever used to play like this. Chessmaster 7000, I can't remember. What are those like last Chessmasters? Chessmaster 7000, was that it? Mr. Coffee, do you remember? Does anyone remember the Chessmaster programs? One of the last ones really liked playing the Budapest Gambit. I had a lot of games against it. This exact position. It's pretty solid for black. I can't remember if I can play C5 here. C5 takes Queen C3, F6, Rook A C1, B4 takes. Doesn't seem great. Rook A C1, B4. B4 is normal. Waitskin had lectures in it. Yeah, one of them is one of my games where he lost. You should go back and review that. He was totally dismissive of me. Like, dude, you lost to me, and then you're like, I won't watch it. I don't want to see it, but I was told that he was kind of like a little bitch. Yeah, nice job, dude. You lost to me, and then make a lecture about it where you're dismissive of me. Okay, dude, whatever. That was the end of his chess career, basically. He lost to me and he quit. Good decision. For all I know, it was like the last tournament he ever played in. If you lose to me, you might as well quit, bro. Let's just leave it at that. 1998. He was really good friends with Maurice, and Maurice kept going, and barely got to GM, but Josh just couldn't cut it, couldn't hack it, so he quit and became a jiu-jitsu fighter or whatever. But he also couldn't beat me in the first game we played, where I held a draw with rook against rook and knight. So he hates me. Rook bishop f5 is kind of a weird move. Rook bishop. I'm talking about games from 25 years ago. 24 years ago. Time to get another tattoo. What am I going to get? Alright. It's almost birthday time. I get a tattoo every 25 years for my birthday. Told my daughter I was going to get another tattoo. I hope I make it to the third tattoo. That's the question. I don't think I want more than 3. Alright. Queen c3. So I think bishop f5 is bad. So on b4, what would Chessmaster do? Maybe a5? No, sorry, here. Well, I mean, knight g6 may be a mistake. I think b6? I don't know. Actually, to be honest, I don't know what black's supposed to play. Last game. Boys and girls. Lots of training against Chessmaster 7000 or whatever it was. I thought it was funny because this is basically like positional line. It was a kind of funny choice. I think the programmers of Chessmaster thought, oh, the Budapest is a tactical opening. But it ends up playing like an uber positional game. It's not really tactical at all. I don't think, it's that great of a choice for a computer, actually. It's more up the alley of Uncle Yermo playing for a draw. Okay, earlier we had princess chess with 2 bishops in an endgame. You could have the same thing here. Get a dog, a physical dog, or a tattoo of a dog? If I live to 75, I'm happy. Dog tattoo. Slaggy. Have you seen my my dog picture on Discord. If you don't, if you're not on our Discord server, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But my former dog, who inspired the name Sladgy, he would make a good tattoo. Alright, you're ready to play c5. Is it legal to get your dog tattooed? I want to know. It just popped in my head. Is that like animal abuse? Can I get a tattoo? If I have a dog, can I get my dog tattooed? People must do this stuff. Tattoo their dogs. Did the dog give permission for that? PETA would be like up in arms. Mr. Kobe's like, I sure hope not. Well, the dog has to be at least 18. Dog discrimination. I would take the authorities to court and say, you're discriminating against dogs if you don't let them get tattoos. So Rocky and Bullwinkle. Bishop takes? Really? Oh, you have this, I guess. This is kind of cool. Out the other side. The doggy door. I don't have a dog, so it's not a problem, but I've been trying to avoid having a dog. I had too many dogs, and it's a lot of responsibility. It's hard finding a babysitter for your guinea pig, you know. I have to find guinea pig babysitters all the time. That's bad enough. Guinea sitters. Tibapu losing on time. Almost. Almost losing on time. You want to take my pawn. I guess a4 should be considered. A further breaking down of the black pawn structure. Chessmaster, good game. Chessmaster holding a draw here. Perfect game by both sides. White's not winning. I have to go, guys. It was fun. I'll see you on Sunday for our Sunday simul stream. Tibapu played a perfect game. Tibapu. Perfect game, though we both had one inaccuracy. Where did we leave book? You see, most people exchange on d2, but... Okay, that's what happened. This should be like main line. Nigel Short... Karpo beat Short, but he also lost against Short in the Budapest, which tragically, like, ruined the history of the chess world by letting Nigel Short play for the World Championship. That was embarrassing. So b4 is main line, dubious. It's only the number one move in this position. b4, knight g6. Okay, so knight g6 is bad. Yeah, okay, a5. You can do that. Wow. The Danian. How does that work? Old IM, Imre Barajdi, against Rainier Knock, 1987. a5 takes. And then here, you can go back. Anyway, I mean, this is standard line. I don't know. So d6 is the best move. But, you know, you might want to try the Morales method, where he goes d6 first. Castles. You don't have to rush the castle. And now a5. This is weird. Or maybe takes. Queen takes. This is going to transpose, actually. I swear Uncle Yermo played b6. Balas Chanka. Corey Acor. Yeah, Chanka Balish is a good player. Far stronger than the other guy. It's hard to believe he could draw against Balash, but b4. They're probably online games. They must be like chess.com computer games or something. Anyway, that's all theory. At the final position, I'm not even winning. You're holding on. I was gonna play like a5 at some point. It's just like Chessmaster. Alright guys, thanks everyone for playing. We'll see you Sunday. Thanks Mr. Coffee. See you in a bit. Thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks for your support. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see everyone on Sunday for the simul. Bye bye.